Slay the Spire is a roguelike deck-building card game, and it is fantastic. I'm not even a fan of card games, and this game is on my top 10, easily. So let's explain the cast of characters, their strengths and weaknesses, and let's get right into it. So right off the bat, you got a dude called Ironclad, and his whole kit revolves around doing stupid damage by building buffs. Now this is where you say, oh Ryan, but what about defense? No, the best defense is obliterating them from existence before they can attack. So by the end of the game, you end up doing an incredible amount of damage. Next up, we got my boy. Easily my favorite character in this game. The whole point of this guy is to not play the game. You let your orbs do the work. I mean, just listen to this and tell me that doesn't just instantly tap into some serotonin in your brain. You get to a point where you are untouchable. They can't kill you, and you still do a ton of damage. This character is about becoming an untouchable force of nature because eventually stars align and the game plays itself. Beautiful. Next up, we have Silent. Somebody's very capable of defense, offense, but my favorite part of her kit is poisoning. And I say objectively, the best card you can get on this person is Corpse Explosion. When you apply that card to an enemy and you kill them, it does maximum HP damage to everybody. Another exceptional build on this character is the ability to draw shivs. They cost 0, but the best part is you get to shiv people to death. I mean, what's better than that? And finally, the fourth playable character is called the Watcher. And to be honest with you, I don't really vibe with him. I tried to ask a buddy, how should I build this deck? And it looked a little something like this. Okay, so you got Ragnarok form, and then you got Wreath Flame. Okay, and then you have pressure points, creation into Wraith Alpha. Okay, and then you use your third eye to enter into a straw where you pull Deus Ex Machina. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a simple man with simple desires. I want to obliterate my opponents, and I want to not die. And not have to take a PhD level course with multiple spreadsheets open to optimize my gameplay. You know what I'm saying? I'm a simple man. So that's all the characters, but let me tell you why this game's a masterpiece. It's because it should have come with a warning label. I can now sympathize with Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Because it starts off simple. Oh, I'll just play a couple of games. No big deal. And then all of a sudden, it starts to creep slowly and insidiously. It grows within the back of your mind. You realize you need the power of a late game run. You need to be juiced to the gills and buffs and cards. You need to destroy all those who stand before you. And so you start a new run. Depending on who you pick, you get a couple of strikes, you get a couple of defense, and some skill cards. Floor by floor, you make your way up the Spire, collecting golden cards, facing stronger enemies. You play well, and you build a good deck. This might be the run, you realize. You say to yourself, naively, you get to the final boss room, and you die. One step short of victory. And then you remember this little quote. Anything that doesn't take years of your life and drive you to suicide hardly seems worth doing. But for real, don't be afraid to reach out and talk to somebody. Okay. And now you're left with the question. Do you give up now or do you get right back out? And so, you climb all the way to the top. And I see no gods up here, but me. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. But nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. Back to square one. That couldn't have all been for nothing. I'm having fun. Right? Of course I'm having fun. This game is an unrelenting experience. Has it been a while since you felt truly happy? Good. Pick up this game and get a couple of rounds in. Is your stupid brain not making the serotonin? This right here is your new serotonin machine. And so, with all that being said, What are you waiting for?